family line can affect generation until a transitional man arose. His name was Joseph. In every family, there must be a transitional man. If there have been patterns repeating themselves in your family, God brought you here to hear this so that you can stand up and stand in the gap and decree that this thing stops here. The fathers can pass on the things that are in them to the children. I just gave you one example of David and coming from Judah. Can I give you a few more examples? Moses was called the meekest man on earth, and yet anger stopped him from entering the promised land. How is a meek man angry? Those two things don't agree. You know where Moses' anger came from? 10 generations away, Levi, when Shechem raped Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, the Bible says they said, circumcise yourself. And 2 sons, Levi and Simeon, went into Shechem and killed the whole nation in their anger. When Jacob was dying, he spoke about the anger of Levi. On his dying bed, he said anger is locked up in the bosom of Levi. So the anger in Levi waited for 10 generations and took out the most prominent one 10 generations later. Rebecca had Esau and Jacob. Isaac loved Esau. Rebecca loved Jacob. And she said to Jacob, go and deceive your father and collect the blessing. He said to her, what if my father discovers that I am not Esau and he curses me? She said, let the curse be upon me. Go and deceive him. That means I would rather take a curse than not deceive. Instead of me not to deceive, curse me. Why would Rebecca make that statement? Remember, Rebecca is the sister of Laban. Laban is the one that deceived Jacob and changed his wages 10 times. So that family now Koni filled the family. She carried it from her father's house and brought it to her husband's house and even named her son Koni. What is the meaning of Jacob? Trickster. That is how deep family line can affect generation until a transitional man arose. His name was Joseph. In every family, there must be a transitional man. If there have been patterns repeating themselves in your family, God brought you here to hear this so that you can stand up and stand in the gap and decree that this thing stops here.